stays with you. Now, let me talk for a moment about the church. Every single Sunday that we come into the church, what do I say? Hey, we can't just keep this on Sunday, right? Isn't that true? Do you guys hear that? Every week I say that. We can't just keep that on Sunday. If I'm talking about God multiplying what you give back, and what divides us is what we keep. When the church made Sunday the only deal, what did we say? Hey, God, we got the Sunday thing down. We're just going to keep that on Sunday. And God said, really? Just on Sunday? That's all you want to serve? And yeah, just for our people, if we could. Would that work out? Because if the disciples kept the 5 loaves and 2 fish, it might have been enough for the disciples. It might have been enough for Jesus. But when we put our faith in God through Jesus, it multiplies. So what happens when the church breaks those walls and says it's not just a Sunday deal anymore and it's not just for our people? What happens when we say if we give this to God and we give this church to God, what will happen with it then? See, the beautiful part about the church, if you can imagine this is a church gathering, I would consider this more like revival, right? Like you got a tent out somewhere in a grassy knoll and people are coming. They're just ready, they want to hear the word. The beautiful part is when that happens, it doesn't happen based on denomination. It doesn't happen based on your religious preferences. People gather for the sake of hearing the word and serving each other. They want to be inspired to go back out, and that's who the local church should be. It should be the church gathering together to go and serve the world, not just ourselves. And I think now during this time, we might have one of the few examples of when God is seeing that in the church. That we can't just serve ourselves. And we can't do it the way we've done it before. We have to figure out new ways, in creative ways. So that's your question right now. Right here in this text. With your gifts, with what you have on this earth, are you giving that to God to multiply? Or are you keeping it for yourself to divide? One more time. For what you have on this earth, are you giving that to God through Jesus to multiply it and serve others? Or are you keeping it for yourself? Because the fulfillment you get from serving others and it going beyond yourself is the kingdom of heaven. It's a joy that is unparalleled. It's a joy that nothing on this earth can bring you. When you keep things for yourself, you only experience in that self, and it's only for a moment. Now listen to what goes on next.